Hi, hello, welcome. My name is Tefi. And after I had 2 wines one night, I thought, why don't I ask my friends some random questions that I wrote down, put in a bowl, and see if they show up? This is my Super Bowl. This is my friend Deison.
Hi.
Okay, so basically, we're just gonna pick questions out of a bowl. If you don't like the question, too bad. No, I'm just kidding.
I can leave? Yeah.
You can leave, yeah.
Okay.
Lock the doors. But we don't have to stay on topic.
Okay.
You know, this is kind of just a you and me moment with like 3 camera dudes.
I love it.
Me too.
I was like, I hope there's at least 3 of them here.
At least 3 in my basement?
That's my minimum.
Okay. 3 dudes?
Yeah.
Go girl. Okay. So you first, and then the question is for you.
Okay.
And then I'll like interrupt you as much as possible because who I am as a person.
That's how I talk too. Okay, let me see. What's the last song you got stuck in your head? I've been on a big Jonas Brothers kick lately.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
Jonas Brothers song.
Waffle House has been stuck in my head.
I haven't listened to the new.
It's so good. That album's actually really good.
Okay, how does it go?
I don't want to get copyrighted and then they don't get you your accents.
Can you, if we look it up, can you read it like spoken word poetry?
Yeah, if you wanted me to.
Yeah, please do. Please
Okay.
do. It's Waffle House. Is it about Waffle House?
No, it's about the brothers and like when they fight and then they go to, the restaurant Waffle House. I've never actually been to one.
Neither have I.
But they go there and they just talk about their problems and then
At Waffle House over waffles?
they get over it. That's what the
They
thing
leave
is
all
now.
their problems at Waffle House.
Yeah, they're like, it's like we talk shit and then we get there and we're not mad anymore.
Okay.
Something about waffles.
They don't
I guess.
subtweet each other? That's weird.
That's what I would
That's
do.
what,
I would at my brother.
it's like, don't you
on
hate when bitches take your t-shirts?
Yeah. At the Waffle House, you're complaining about that?
And your sister's downstairs. Thanks, Drew.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Okay, let me see.
Okay.
Wait, like spoken word?
Yeah, you can also snap or whatever.
Okay. Like
Okay.
in 22 Jump Street?
Yeah. Good one. Okay, I'm ready when you
Okay.
are.
Wait, I want to do the chorus. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, deep conversation at the Waffle House. Headstrong father and a determined mother. Oh, that's why some nights we try to kill each other,
Oh my God.
but it's always love. And that's the end of my poem.
I think that was actually an iambic pentameter.
I am a big Shakespeare fan, so I'm glad you noticed that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I also had a Tumblr.
I did have a Tumblr and I was absolutely obsessed with it. Even though there was nothing but like skinny white people on there, I was like,
Right.
I feel
British.
so represented on here. Yeah.
What was your Tumblr URL? Mine is so much worse than yours.
It was literally like free-spirit.
Mine was. My brother actually brings it up at the dinner table.
Okay.
He's like, "What's up, sonnets and cigarettes?"
That's kind of a slay though.
I thought so too. I thought I was eating it up.
Yeah.
And then when your little brother says it to you,
Yeah, don't be rude.
yeah.
You know that's a sensitive topic for me.
Sonnets and cigarettes.
Yeah. At first I thought you said Sonic and cigarettes.
I wish.
Those movies are really good. I'm glad you invited me because I'm here to promote the first one and the second one.
Have you seen Jury Duty?
I have, and I
So
loved it.
I just started it, and last week I went to an In Style dinner because they have
Was
a
he
new.
there?
Ronald was there.
Is he just as handsome in person as he is on the show?
Ronald, he's a sweet baby.
The way you wrote, are you thinking of James Marsden?
I have looked up James Marsden's height every day, hoping it changes.
Is it like 5'5"?
No.
Oh.
It's 5'10".
No, it's not. There's no way.
I think it's incorrect.
Yeah.
Well, everybody says that Maddie Healy's 5'8". He was the first celebrity I ever met in New York.
Yes, I saw your TikTok on this.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was basically what happened is my friend she's my friend to this day. She was hooking up with the merch guy for the 1975.
Oh, okay, cool.
And he was also British or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Did you guys get to meet Halsey? You know she was like in that the
no,
lore
he was
of all
there
that.
with Lindsay Lohan. But he was going out. Who was that pop star? She was like a black pop star in the 2000s. Starts with an F.
Fifi Dobson?
That's who his girlfriend was. So it was like scandal.
Oh, wow.
Fifi, you're better off.
You deserve more.
Yeah. He's with Taylor Swift now. I'm sorry.
Like,
Can you imagine?
What a transition.
If your ex, you find out, you're like, I hope they have a shitty life, and then it's like, oh, they're with
the most famous pop star in the world.
It's successful. Yeah.
Okay.
You're okay. The song that I got stuck in my head recently was the one. I love this song so much. I actually have it in my karaoke prep. Where is it? It's the one in the video with all the wives, and they're wearing poofy dresses.
Okay.
It's not. Is it Sucker?
Yes. I forgot we were talking about the Jonas Brothers.
The
I thought
Jonas
you were
Brothers.
describing a song to me, and I was like, I do love Sucker. That's a great one.
How does it go? How does it go? I'm a sucker for you. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
So at F1, I was talking to one of my friends and started
They
playing
were
Jonas
there.
Brothers. And then I heard him say, "Thank you so much." And I said, and I looked and they were there, right there.
Playing
right
it
here.
live. You're like, I love the radio.
I know. And then he did Jealous, which is crazy.
Oh, did they do it together though? Where
No.
he has Joe sing the second half? Honestly, Joe eats him up on it every single time.
Have you seen Joe Jonas in Camp Rock with those white jeans? I have never looked that good in white jeans.
I wanted him to be my
Ass
boyfriend so
poking out.
bad.
You did?
Yeah.
You
Everything-
didn't even like boys.
Well, sometimes I do.
Yeah.
At the time, I thought I did. And then I went to Supercuts and got Demi Lovato's Camp Rock bangs, and then they were way too short.
You got Betty Bangs?
Before micro bangs were like a thing, and they took forever to grow, and it was so embarrassing.
My friend Flora, she's a stand-up comedian, and she says that in Brooklyn, everyone always thinks she's straight because she goes to see a professional hairstylist.
Yeah. Instead of just going to your local Supercuts, that's wild. They're like, you pay someone to do that? I do it at home. I can tell. That's what I always think.
When I used to go to Supercuts on Miracle Mile, like there was a
Ooh,
shop.
okay.
Yeah, and it was just like a Jamba Juice,
Yeah.
a Benihana's, a Supercuts.
Yeah, ours is next to a Subway in my town. So
Like the train or Subway sandwiches.
sandwiches, because I grew up in California.
Right.
There's no
Right.
Subway over there.
Right,
yeah.
right. In Miami, my first like job or where I didn't want to work on like sets anymore because I was a wardrobe assistant, and then
Okay.
I was like, I need a break.
Yeah.
I need to figure out like what I'm doing. I worked at a Tony and Guy hair salon, and
Ooh, okay.
downstairs, yeah, it was great. It's great. I was like overcharging people for highlights. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. But downstairs was a Subway, and we shared like an air vent.
Just sandwiches all day.
The bread
Yeah.
is so fucking delicious.
Oh, you liked it?
I loved it.
I thought you were gonna say it was gross.
I ate it every day.
I would too.
So what I would do is my shift would end at 2:30 and I'd eat, and then I would perfectly schedule my nap at home for 3:30. Slept like a rock.
Yeah. It sounds like the perfect schedule,
Yeah.
honestly.
And then they were like, and my mom would be like, "You had class at 3," and I was like, "No, I dropped out."
No, I had my nap at 3:30.
I was like, "Where's that money for those classes?"
Yeah. Anyways,
Did you go to college?
I did.
Did you graduate?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I thought you did too. You come off as a very learned woman. I'll give you
Learned.
that. Yeah.
When I was born, I tried 4 times.
Okay. Just to make sure.
Just to make sure. Well, there's so many varied interests. Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
started as like communications, which is
Okay.
way too broad.
You're like, what does that even mean? Yeah.
I'm communicating right now.
yeah.
And then
give me my degree now.
I went to public relations, but I went to like a private Catholic school first, which is crazy. And we did PR. What's it called when somebody is doing like a PR swing, like when you flip it?
Okay.
I almost
a
called
spin?
A spin. I almost called it PR sleigh.
That's what it should be
Yeah.
called. You would have finished your degree had it been called that.
I have a degree in slang. No, it was a
With
PR
an emphasis
spin.
in sleigh. Yeah.
It was an emphasis minor in sleigh.
Yeah.
And we did it on we studied like Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Like her PR spins and stuff. Amazing. But then I got bored, and then I realized that I wanted to maybe try to go to UF, go Gators.
Yeah.
And then I
They
went to
denied
Gainesville, and
you.
I said, "They denied you?"
Yeah.
Well, everybody there is kind of weird.
Racist.
Yeah. Right. Ocala is
Yeah.
not known for its like, with arms
Inclusivity.
model pun.
Yeah.
Like
There
not
you
at
go.
all.
Okay.
And then I came back to Miami, and then I wanted to be in fashion again. And I was like, oh, I want to be a fashion designer. But you have to draw.
I know.
I was like, it's like when I go do meetings with like these like studios or whatever, and they're like, what's your why? That's like such an LA question. What's your why? Because I want to. And they're
Because
like,
it sounds fun.
it sounds fun. I think
Yeah.
I could really do. Nobody asked Cindy Crawford for MTV Style what her why was.
Yeah.
It's because she's hot.
In fashion, what's your why? That's silly.
That's a silly goose question. Okay, what's a song in your head right now other than Waffle House?
No, it's sucker.
It's because of me. You know what I also think of all the time?
What?
Well,
Is it? Okay, go ahead.
Go
Sorry.
on.
I thought you were gonna bring up how I got hit by a car. I just felt like you would right now. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
I just think about you.
Is that what you were gonna bring up?
No.
Oh, okay.
I picture you rolling on the hood
Yeah.
and then coming back down and being like, I'm so sorry. And that...
Bend down, pick up my bike. I was like, sorry about that. Try to walk her blood down my arm.
And you were so embarrassed.
Couldn't even think about how much pain I was, and I was so embarrassed. And then called my mom. I was like, hey, I just got hit by a car. I like didn't know how to process it. She's like, what?
And you're like, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah.
You were wait, were you crossing the road? Were you crossing the street?
No, I was riding my bike on the sidewalk. My like 13-year-old beach cruiser in Oregon, which is like everyone has like mountain bikes. Mine's a yellow, like a bright yellow beach cruiser.
With the basket?
Yeah, it has like flowers, a cup holder too for my coffee.
Of course.
I'm a douchebag. And so I was riding on the sidewalk on a one-way street because the bike lane goes this way, so I was going against it. And then this car pulled out of the driveway as I was crossing it. And then I hit the side of it, smashed my arm, fell on the ground. And then it was so funny, I was with my ex at the time, and we got in a fight on the phone because I wanted to go get ice cream, and she said no. And so she's walking towards me, but I'm not looking at her because she was coming to me because she knew I was mad at her. And so then I get hit by the car, and I'm like, sorry about that. And I pick up my bike, and I just hear someone yelling, and I look, and it's her. And then I start crying. I was like, did you see me? I was even more embarrassed that someone I knew saw me get hit by a car.
Not that you were hit by a fucking car.
No, I wish I got hit by the car, picked up my bike, and just left. It was so embarrassing.
One of my friends, she went to France with her ex, and her ex is like such a wet blanket. And
Not in France.
In France, but he was like, only wanted to eat, like, he's the kind of guy, like, only wanted to eat, like, chicken tenders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she's like, I'm going to have the oysters. We're in Nice, I forget where. And she's like, I'm going to have the oysters. I'm going to have the oysters. He's like, you don't know if they're going to make you sick? She's like, no, it didn't make me sick. I'm not going to get sick or whatever. And they shared, like, a steak. And she was like, Tefi, I got the most violent stomach bug, and I refused.
Like in Bridesmaids?
Like, just talking about, but she was like, I refused to admit that it was an oyster. She was like, it was the steak. And he's like, that's weird because I had the steak. And she's like the gray sweat. She's like, I'm actually very hungry.
Yeah.
Like,
you eat a lot of that weird gray meat. We were just talking about that in the car. She goes, actually, I would love a snack. Yeah.
I have a Jordan almond.
Yeah.
Would you like a Jordan almond?
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
Sweating, crying.
Yeah.
She was like, I was debilitated. And she's like, and then I found out that like some of our friends were in town. I had to stay in this hotel while he went and like gallivanted all around Nice. And I was like, oh, this bad meat, knowing it was the oysters.
Ugh, I hate that.
I know. So at least her story has poop. Yours doesn't.
No. Well, yeah.
Did you poop your pants when it hit you?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather have diarrhea than get hit by a car.
No, Deison.
I would.
No.
You'd rather get hit by a car?
Wait. Oh yes, I'd rather get hit. No, I'd rather have diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I was like, I can pop an Imodium. I can't pop my pelvis back in place.
Or your ego back in. That was awful. And then it bent my wheel backwards. So then when I'd turn it, I couldn't pedal forward, or my feet would get caught in my wheel. It was awful. And I fell off it like a year later into my sister. So I was running late for work, and I made weenies con huevos. So I was holding it in my arm.
Weenies con huevos?
Yeah, a little
my
Tupperware.
God.
And I was running late for work, and I fell down in the alley behind my house.
And weenies con huevos?
No way, dude. I like fell so I dropped. Are you kidding me? But my sister was like, and then what happened? I was like, there was like a homeless guy walking by, and he goes, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah," but I was like crying because I was so embarrassed. I was like, "Get this cursed bike away from me!" But I didn't spill my weenies con huevos. Yeah.
I feel like something in the afterlife like didn't want you to be on this bike anymore.
I know. They're like, please stop riding it.
Like, we hit her with a car. Like, what else does she need?
I don't know how much more proof I can give her. Stop riding the fucking bike. Yeah.
Okay, all right. What's one song or chorus you know by memory? Oh, I didn't bring my karaoke mic.
Oh, I hate when that
I
happens.
know. I have a travel one.
Oh, nice.
Well, just in case, we're at a house party.
Do you put it in your phone? Like, or is it one of those like the Bluetooth?
No, it's the Bluetooth ones.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the ones with the box afterwards.
Ooh, okay.
What's a chorus I know by memory? Oh my God, Jesus, I can only think of Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. I don't want to bring
icon.
Yeah, but I don't want to bring the vibe down right now.
Yeah. You're right.
What's a chorus that I know by memory? I know. I've never heard of a song in my life. All of a sudden, what's a song chorus you know by memory? Do not say
Waffle House by the Zhang.
Oh my God.
No, I can't. I don't know the words to anything. That's like one of my biggest flaws.
Not one?
I make up, not really. I make up the words to a lot of things.
Go on.
So
what's one song that you would make up?
Which one? Well, I grew up, did you have like an emo phase in middle school?
I didn't.
No?
No, but my sister and my brother did. So.
Oh, okay. Why not you?
I was like, I just commit. You know what I mean? I was just like very, and also like if my sister and my brother do something, they're losers.
Oh.
So,
I was like, how far apart are you from your sister?
2 years.
Oh, okay, me too.
Yeah.
But everyone thinks she's older. I don't know why. Because she's taller.
Oh, yeah, my sister's 5'10".
Okay.
and in a healthy, happy relationship. Good for you, Laura.
I know.
She's marrying her first love. It's fine. No, I can't. Mm-mm.
Me too. It's so funny. We have so much in common.
Yeah, you.
Being the oldest.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you found the love of your life.
I don't know. Yeah.
So happy for you guys.
A song that I know by heart? I don't know.
Yes, you do. Because there's another song that I have by memory, but it was like our happy song in the house. It's like, we all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine.
The Beatles?
The Beatles, yeah. There's a town. What would be the next lyric for you?
Underwater. I learned that song in choir in elementary school, but I don't remember the words to it.
There's a town where I was born, lived a man. Go on.
Name submarine.
Name. What'd you say? There you go, Emily.
I don't know the words.
What was the song that you guys sang for your Christmas shows in elementary school?
I didn't do those.
What are you talking about?
It must be a Florida thing. Did you do a play
Christmas?
Yeah. Did you do a play on the Gold Rush?
Who? The Gold Rush? The California Gold Rush?
Yeah. That's right. I didn't do plays on Christmas.
I don't think Jeb Bush would approve that. I don't think so. No, our Christmas shows were like Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Fun.
One year we
Did you do a solo?
All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth. And so I knocked them out.
You're like committed to your role?
So I would get that role.
And they were like,
And
it's
I did.
a little...
I've been method for a long time. I've been going method for a long time.
Yeah, you're the one that taught everyone how to do it. I see.
Yeah, and this other girl in third grade, the year was 1998, Miss Noy Cabarocas, gave the solo for Mariah Carey to somebody else. So what I did during the show is that when she walked down the bleachers for a solo, I walked down with her.
It's a duet now.
I said, harmonize with me, bitch. Literally.
When she picked you, she meant me. But I'll go with you.
I got in so much trouble, but I was like, doesn't matter now.
Look at me now.
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna give it to like some other weirdo bitch?
Yeah. When clearly I'm made for this role, but sure.
I'm wearing my best dress.
Did you watch Glee?
Yes.
So were you like Rachel Berry in that moment?
In that moment, I want to say I was more of a Santana.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, more just like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Okay. Not like I think I'm better than you. I just know I deserve that role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah, like I'm so sick of like this stupid girl. I don't even remember who that was. But I know how I felt, and that's what's most important. I know how I felt in that moment.
People will remember what you say, but don't remember how you made them feel. Is that how it goes?
People will never remember what you do for them.
But don't remember how you made them feel.
And
you remember how you felt in that moment.
yeah, and I know how I made myself feel, like Mariah fucking Carey.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Cribs episode? Do you know they're bringing Cribs back?
Cribs?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Oh wait, they are?
Did it sound like Crips? They're bringing Crips back.
I thought you said crepes. I'm not, and then I was all.
Well, they've never gone anywhere. You would hear
I
from
keep
me.
telling them, but they're not
You would hear
listening.
from me. They're bringing Cribs back.
Ooh, I love that. I'm trying to remember episodes I remember.
Oh.
I feel like ones with like Exhibit.
JoJo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
JoJo, Exhibit, Nelly, who had the shark tank.
Yeah. I always remember the ones where they had the bed and the TV was in the ceiling, and I always thought that was absolutely. What if that falls on you? That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you're little, you're not thinking about what they're doing in the bed. I'm thinking about when I'm sleeping. What if the TV falls on my
Also,
head?
what if somebody comes in to talk to you or rob you?
And you're looking up.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also, the mirror on the ceiling stuff. I never have ever been like, I wonder what I look like while I'm doing this
I don't want to know.
act.
That's
none of my business.
Yeah.
It's none of my business. None of my business. Okay, your turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
When is the last time you regretted kissing someone?
Go on. I said nothing personal.
Oh, well, skip. No, I'm just kidding. I think I kissed someone during Pride Week, but that person would not confirm to me if we kissed or not. So I would like for my first kiss after my ex to not be her, so I will also go with that. So my last kiss was probably my ex in like 2021.
Wait, hold on. Why wouldn't they confirm it?
We were drunk, so I had asked her the next day, did we kiss last night? And she said no. And I was like, okay. And I was like, maybe I dreamt it. And so she was like, yeah, I guess. But I don't know why you would lie to me about that. You know who it is too. But,
Oh.
but yeah.
It's my assistant, Emily. No, I'm just kidding. I was just kidding.
It was you.
No, I would be like, of course we did.
Who cares?
No,
Yeah.
Oh my God. To lie?
Like kind of gaslight me too.
Do you think that they were also blacked out?
I always think like how, like when I first started drinking in college, and I would do something like embarrassing, my friend told me, just always say you blacked out. Because most people...
No, people are going to think you have a problem.
Well, they're like, just say you blacked out if you did something embarrassing. And then, because most people, when they say they blacked out, like 9 times out of 10, they're lying. I feel like in my life, I've only really blacked out like maybe once or twice. Oh. But most of the time, it's like a gray out where I don't really remember.
I call it a brown out. I like gray out way better. Yeah. Brown out sounds like you poopied.
Oh, okay. So say gray out?
Gray out now. Yeah,
okay,
I'm going to take that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then she said she was maybe blacked out. That's why I'm saying I don't know.
I am, the moment I have a sip of wine, I'm like, I want to kiss somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Or mine is, I think everyone wants to kiss me.
What? Wait.
But then when I'm sober, I'm like, everyone hates me. Oh, I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah, I was like, that's a fire sign, because I'm a Leo moon. And I have one sip of wine, I'm like, everyone here is in love with me, and I can't handle all this pressure.
It's so overwhelming, guys, please, come on.
And then I look at myself the next day, like in pictures, and I'm like,
I don't know.
Yeah. Haggard.
Yeah.
Haggard.
That wasn't who I thought I looked like.
My skirt is on backwards, like pockets in the front.
The slits on the back.
Haggard. No, I think the last time I kissed somebody. Oh my God, no. The last time I kissed somebody, I was at Coachella, and one of my friends, for a picture, like our friends were below us, like posing, and then me and my friend Sam, I love my baby Sam, went,
oh, that's cute.
I love that. Yeah, but I didn't regret it. I hope he doesn't. Oh, that's cold. I'm just kidding. But he literally, he WhatsApped me the other day, and he was like, he's from Spain.
Okay.
So he's like,
is it the one with the blue hair?
No, that's Antonio. He's from Italy.
Oh, okay.
In Milano. I love him so much, but this is Sam, and Sam, he left me a voice note, and he goes, Tefi, I do not know who to ask. What is happening with Britney? And I was like, where do I begin? And so I have in a text thread with myself, I have certain videos that have like a breakdown of like the AI.
I love that.
So I just
that way you don't have to
copy
repeat
them.
yourself, yeah.
I just copy them, I send them, and then we talk theories. And he was like, oh my God, I'm starting to get really worried. I'm like, starting?
Where have you been?
Literally, people are like, how did you not know about like what was happening with so-and-so? And I'm like, I'm a Britney fan. We have a lot to do. Did I put on deodorant today? Anywho, Zarinis.
I can't smell you.
Good. I think I can. Well, I haven't washed my hair in like, bleep this out. No, I'm just kidding. It's been 84 years. No, I haven't washed my hair since, when was it Loewe? Since like Friday. Yeah, so.
That's not that long ago. Oh, with a little bow.
Oh, did you
so
like
pretty.
the bow?
Yeah.
You like the bow? I like the bow too, but I think it's this thing where, now that I'm 30, Ricky Thompson, he has this thing where when brands send him clothes, he's like, I'm a boy. So I feel like when brands send me stuff, I'm like, I'm 32. So there's certain things where I'm like, that's way too little girl for me or whatever. With the bow though, I was like, do I look like I'm like cosplaying a young person?
I get that a lot, yeah.
I want to be sexy, crazy, cool, you know what I mean? TLC. But then I look at like Carrie Bradshaw, I'm like, that bitch did whatever she wanted.
I know.
Is there any brand right now that you're like obsessed with? Like I'm obsessed with Australia gossip and Australian brands.
Ooh, okay.
What about you?
I don't know. I shop at Target.
You shop at Target? Do you remember when Target was like the plug for bikinis?
It still is.
No, that panty is like, it looks like I shit myself.
Why?
The panty's so full coverage. I think there's like,
it's
like
like
a skirt
sags
at
in
that
your
point.
butt.
Yeah. And
They have some like cheeky ones that are really cute.
But I also can't do like a full thong. I'm the kind of person that if I'm wearing like a thong at the beach, I put my hands over my butt.
Yeah.
I'm like, But it's like way too full coverage.
I see. Okay.
Do you like a cheeky butt?
Yeah, I'm like learning to. I don't want to wear a thong because we're going on vacation soon.
But I wear a sarong.
Something in between. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a little cute sarong or whatever on the side. It's usually my mom's. She's cute sarongs. But I used to get Target bikinis for like $12. Now,
there's like,
who told them?
Yeah.
Who told them that we like them?
And raise the prices, yeah.
To like $30.
I know. Separate
bikini and top for mix and match. You know I'm not gonna mix and match.
I'm gonna spend the $30.
And then they pill when you sit at the edge of the pool.
Like, yeah, oh, that's the worst.
And then you have a saggy pilly butt.
Yeah.
Like, are you on Farm Talk?
Yes.
Okay, you know when the chickens have poop butt and you have to soak them in the water? That's what I think I look like.
I like watching them empty that thing in their throat when they have that sickness. It's like the croup, but in chickens.
Have you seen when they debloat the cows?
No.
With they put a needle on the side of the stomach and they're so bloated, and it's blue flame because it's methane.
coming out of their body?
Yeah, I don't think it's like blue flame coming out. I think there's like definitely, I think they like burn it as it comes out.
Oh, they're like, look at this.
Yeah.
Still.
Like Hot Wheels cow.
Yeah. Not Hot Wheels.
Well, it's because they have the flame on the side.
Did you ever like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Every time I think of Hot Wheels, I think of that
course.
movie.
Every time I think of potassium.
Yes. Oh, they're like,
Who needs potassium?
what has potassium?
Yeah, and I think they're trying to bring it back. Have you seen the new Fatal Attraction?
I never watched that movie.
What are you talking about, Deison?
A lot of movies came out when I was little and I wasn't allowed to watch them.
That came out in 1980. They were still meat and meat packing. No, it's with Glenn Close.
Yes.
And Michael Douglas.
It's a show now, huh?
No, it's a new movie.
On Paramount.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You've never seen, I won't be ignored, Dan. You've never seen that?
I know Glenn Close because she was in Shrek 2.
What? That's how you know Glenn Close?
Yeah, she played the mom.
What about 101 Dalmatians?
That's a good one.
Oh my God!
I
What
like
about
the cartoon.
Damages? That is so queer coded too. You would love Damages. Love.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. Did I do one?
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no. I did one. The kissing one.
Okay.
Speaking of kissing, have you ever watched The Kissing Booth?
Oh yeah, with Joey King and Noah.
It's the
What's
first
the
one.
other guy's name?
Jacob Elordi.
The height difference is alarming.
Kind of, yeah. And then they dated in real life, T.
Oh, that's right. She is like a little sex bot, huh? Like everybody dates her.
Yeah.
I saw her in real life. She's very beautiful. In real life.
Online, I don't know, but in real life.
In real life, I don't follow her.
Me either.
But I just feel like sometimes I hate when a movie, how do I explain this? If I can see the movie in my mind written out like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I don't want it.
Those are good movies too, though.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
They're intentionally that way. But
Yeah.
Kissing Booth, I think, is supposed to be like sexy.
Almost like fan fiction-y, but yeah.
There's another movie with a photo booth with the girl who has like piercing blue eyes. She was also at the In-Style dinner. She's piercing blue eyes, brown hair. She kind of looks like Margaret Qualley. Qualley? Do you know what I'm talking about? And the guy from Something Borrowed, Derek or something from Something Borrowed with Kate Hudson. What are you doing?
A photo booth?
Yeah, it's like they like.
Well, The Kissing Booth, there's not really a photo
No, it's a different movie. It's a different movie, and I like that. If we're talking booths,
booth. Okay, photo booth.
why did you
not
bring up the kissing booth?
Because we were talking about kissing.
Oh right.
I don't know what movie
Have
we're
you ever
talking
kissed in a kissing booth?
about. No.
I think about the germs.
Yeah, She's the Man. That's a really funny movie.
Oh, that's so
They have a
good.
kissing booth in that movie.
They do. They do.
If
And
all those men were lining up to kiss me, I would want that. Yeah.
yeah,
Channing Tatum. The
Oh,
one
yeah.
guy from Step Up 2.
yeah.
Other people in the movie.
My friends see Channing Tatum. Well, used to in Williamsburg all the time because of Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, yeah.
Zoe Kravitz would go to my friend's gym. I'm like, how does she look?
Was
She's
that a
like,
real couple?
I think it used to be. I haven't checked up on them in a long time.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done the work. Okay, ready? Okay. I can't believe I manifested this.
Did you write that one?
Do you fear death? This is from Charles.
Oh.
Do you fear death or see it as welcome relief? Not love Charles, sign Charles, just Charles. Thank you, Charles.
Did you write, let's talk about it?
I wish. God forbid he says it in real life. I said, let's talk about it. He goes, okay. I'm like,
Anyways, yeah.
all right. So tell me, what do you fear death?
I think I do more now than I used to.
You do not. Okay, go on. Go on.
You know when you're sad and you don't care.
I've never known sadness.
You don't care if something happens to you? Now I do care.
I think, well, Serena said something where she's like, I don't fear death, I just don't want it to happen right now.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of things that I want to do, you know? I think for me, I am a Catholic, you know? And I don't know, do I fear death? I fear a long, painful death.
Yeah. I hope it's fast.
Yeah, I don't want something excruciating,
out.
painful. There are so many serial killers now.
I know.
Leave me alone. Like,
People trying to solve the murders too. I'm like,
yeah, no. What's wrong with you? And sometimes I'll see people like the true crime obsession. I think I've talked about this before. Like people, it's almost like people want to be scared. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be scared. But like, I think when it comes to death, I really feel like I want it. It's not that I don't see it as a relief. if I could just get a little confirmation about that, I'm gonna like see my grandparents. That would be like super sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to go to the same place as like Robin Williams.
Yeah.
You know, like I picture Robin Williams with like an open mic night.
Yeah.
That would be so sick.
Yeah, that's why I love like in Black Panther where they show him like being able to see his ancestors in the ancestral plane. I hope there's something like that where I can see people I miss.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think my grandma like visits. I think she's just like, towards the end, I remember she looked at me and she was like, I'm so bored. And I was like, I get it. I get it.
I don't blame you.
I'm going clubbing tonight. You know?
And you're here, so.
Yeah, but she also loved animals, so we would watch a lot of Farm Talk. I know how to castrate a bull. I could do it right now.
Do you watch when they do the hoof thing where they're like scraping them off?
Yeah, and I hate when they don't like get to the abscess. Like it just like leaks little, and they're like, "Oh, time to foam it up." No,
get in there.
get in. Or like those pimple videos where they go around the big one, and they're like, "We'll wait for that one." Wait, we have 30 more seconds with me.
And they're like wiping it on their thumb that's on there.
Oh my god!
But I'm gonna watch all 3 minutes of it.
Have you seen the ingrown toenail ones?
I love watching those too.
Sometimes when they go a little too deep, if I see too
it
much
makes me sick
of
a little bit. Yeah.
Oh my god! So I go through like a big YouTube dive. Years ago. I'm talking about. This is the day after Michael Jackson died.
Okay. That is a while ago.
Yeah, 2009. I was in Newport. I always want to say Newark. I was not in Newark.
Okay.
That's Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Newport Beach with a friend.
In California?
In California.
Okay.
And it was the first time I saw American flag bikinis. It was so crazy.
Old Navy Corps?
Oh, so
4th
good.
of July t-shirts?
Oh, yes. And because in Miami, it's more like, you know, a BBQ and it's different.
Yeah.
You know? I remember where I was, everybody was like super sad about Michael Jackson and Farrah Fawcett.
Oh.
And I know, and she had anal cancer, which is so terrible. I know.
That is awful.
I remember things by my deep dives.
Yeah.
You know, I looked up cysts. I went on like a deep dive of cysts, and I saw a cyst that I got so deep that I started seeing cysts on parts of the body that I didn't know you could have them. One, I saw a gum, and I remember the person popping it said, "Oh my God, it smells so bad."
I don't need to know that.
Well, no, you know. And
no, I mean, I would say that watching the video,
okay.
not to you. That's rude.
No, well, I don't want to have this alone.
Yeah.
I want you to do this with me.
Okay.
And then the following video was a cyst on the pink of the eye. I know, and that's the first time ever on a cyst video. I like closed it, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm not made for shit like this.
Yeah.
But if I knew how to count, how to do math, I think I would have been a dermatologist.
Me too.
Right.
I was an Accutane kid.
You were an Accutane kid? How was that?
It was really hard.
But did you do the shedding and all that?
Yeah, and then the purging, and then I had to take, they were like, okay, what form of like birth control do you want her to be on? Because I was a minor, so my mom was with me, and she was like, she doesn't need any of that. But like, there's so many birth defects that come with being on Accutane that if you get pregnant, like literally the pills come in, like it looks like a little advent calendar, and each pill, the little thing has a picture of like a baby whose head is shaped like a peanut, like in a bad way, and then they have like the no smoking sign on it. So then you remember every time, don't have sex when you're taking these. So they gave me birth control, but I didn't take it. And then I had to take a quiz every month that said I wasn't depressed. And then I had to get my blood work done. It was ridiculous. I'm like 16.
But your skin looked
flawless.
Yeah.
And then then I ended up getting adult acne when I'm like 22. I'm like, okay, what was that for?
Oh my God. Well, people started asking me if I had adult braces. I was like, there's nothing wrong with that.
But no.
Fucking dare you?
I had braces.
You had adult braces?
No.
No.
Just regular braces.
I didn't have braces.
You don't need them. I love your teeth.
My mom never gave me a pacifier.
Oh.
And I know what kind of child I was because the moment my brother and my sister were born, she shoved one in their mouths. And they got braces.
Oh.
Should we do like one more?
Yeah.
Let's just do one more.
Okay, you want me to do it? Okay. Wait. Be honest. Wasn't learning the Renegade hard as fuck?
Yes! I'm sorry.
It was really hard.
I wrote that question.
Who wrote that one? Yeah.
It is really fucking hard. Do you know any part of the Renegade?
That part?
The swinging.
Isn't that part?
I can't believe those little fuckers. And people are like, they got famous off a dance? Yeah. Have you
Look
tried
how
to do
hard it
that
is.
fucking dance?
All of the dances I think are impossible to do.
I learned Swan Lake.
Which one's that?
Swan Lake, the ballet.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a TikTok dance.
No,
What?
Swan Lake.
Sorry.
It could be.
Ever heard of it? Yeah.
I learned Swan Lake before I learned the Renegade.
That's impossible.
And also there was a song called It's Possible. I am that dumb.
Okay.
Well, I saw this girl on TikTok say an insult that I putting in my pocket, and she said, "Don't be fucking remedial." And I feel like because I was always in remedial math, I can say that.
Yeah.
Right? Sound off in the comments.
Vote yes if you think I'm allowed to say that word. Yeah. That would hurt my feelings if someone said that to me.
If you had a show this style, which I think you should.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean? What would be a question you would want on there? I'm freestyling right now.
Ooh, that I would want in there?
I won't take it. It'll be your honorary question.
Probably like if you ever got hit by a car, would you be embarrassed? Or what would your first reaction be if you got hit by a car while you're riding your bike home?
The first thing that I would do if I got hit by a car,
Literally, okay, so I saw Tefi at Coachella. She was introduced me to her cousin, who I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen you all over her Instagram. I'm so excited to meet her. And she goes, you guys, this is Deison. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she goes, and she got hit by a car. Okay. And I went, yep. She goes, tell them what happened. She got hit by a car, and it was really hard for her. And I'm well, all right.
It's my favorite.
And she goes, and she was so embarrassed. She didn't even care that she got hurt. That's how I remember.
Like rolling all the way up to the windshield and then all the way back and
Like
be like
smashing his windshield, and then I get up and I go, I'm so sorry, that was so embarrassing. Yeah. And then I went home and cried mostly because I was embarrassed, not even because I was in pain. That's where my mom was like, are you crying because you're in pain or because you're embarrassed? Because I'm embarrassed.
No. I think the first thing I would do is I would be like, I have to call an ambulance because I'm so scared of internal bleeding. Like if I'm gonna be embarrassed, let's just do the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, well, my mom made me walk to she didn't make me walk to the emergency room. She said, you should go, and because it was across the street. Yeah. And I went, and the nurse, because there was a glass in my arm, he just went like this. With like an alcohol wipe, just wiped it off. And I'm like, is that like $500? Like I did that at home for free.
Yeah, and did you get the glass on the floor like?
Yeah, it wasn't even that much. I was even more embarrassed.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I wasted
I'm like holding my arm coming in. He does that, I'm like, just put a Band-Aid on it and let me go home. But I did an x-ray just in case.
Just in case. Yeah, because the internal bleeding, things that I've
you
seen
never
on
know.
like, you never know.
And the tiniest sliver of glass.
Tiniest.
Could have changed my life forever.
Yeah. What if, Natasha Richardson, the mom in Parent Trap.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how she died? Liam Neeson's wife.
For a skiing accident.
And she hit her head, and 12 hours later, she had like a small brain bleed.
But she didn't think there was anything. Yeah.
Nothing, because she was fine, and she was just embarrassed. That also happened to me though. I was like 7 years. No, I must have been like 11. Like true balding parrot era.
Okay.
And I called it like your awkward stage, where it's like an adolescent parrot.
Yeah.
And I had like a ski group or whatever, and they wanted us to go down like beyond the bunny slope, which, idiot. And I went down, and I diverted, like there was a fork in the road, and I crashed into the teen group. And I hit my head on these is this like little pieces of plywood, like super thin, wrapped around like wire, and I hit my head on it. And they told me to stay down, and the medic came, and I'll never forget, the medic was like standing over me, and he had one drop of water, I hope. And as he moved, it moved, and I just remember looking at it and going like this, and he goes, are you in pain, baby? And I'm like, I didn't know how to tell him because I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
And they talked about it like airlifting me out, and I was mortified. And I did look at the teen boys, and they were so cute. They were so
As you're
cute.
laying there?
Yeah, they're like, don't move your head, baby. Because I had like the foam by my head. Nothing was wrong. 20 minutes later, I'm back on the slopes. My mom's like, when you fall down, you get back up. I'm like, not in front of teenagers.
You stay down and play dad. That's what I would do.
So I did fall. I have nothing in common with Natasha Richardson other than a fall. But she died. God rest in peace. We love you. We miss you.
Loved your work in the Parent
Oh
Trap.
my God, yeah. And so many other things that don't come to mind right now.
But that one, yeah.
Okay, let's write your question. Emily?
Wait, do I just write what I just said?
No.
Oh, put a new one?
Yeah, a new one.
Okay.
It's not even like for me, think about like the next guest. Well, you know who that is. But anybody after, like Charles was like, what, like 4 episodes ago?
Okay.
And he's still here. So
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Do you guys fear death?
Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Always look twice while crossing the street.
True.
Yeah. We don't know what's after. Cars are scary. You really think about it.
Cars are killing machines.
Yeah. Like we're just like, oh yeah, we're able to control this 2-ton thing of metal, just like going 60 miles an hour.
Well, when I was in that F1 car, I screamed into the mic that they had my earpiece saying, how do I brake?
Wait, was it actual like Formula One?
Yes, I'll show you.
They probably said the Lord's Prayer for you. Then.
They said, clutch, clutch. I was like, what? They're like, don't brake all of a sudden. It was so, and when you feel like they're nervous, they're so nervous, they're talking to you in Spanish. And I'm like, it can't, like, and thank God I speak Spanish, but you can be, they were like, oh, don't, I know. And having Luis, do you know who Luis Fonsi is? Despacito. Having him like blast past you, I'm like, your ego, it does something to you. You know what I mean? Okay, you did it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You did it? Okay, put it in the bowl. Let's put these back. Okay. Is there anything, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Is there anything you want to say about your time at the Super Bowl?
It was a blast. I hope they invite me back next year.
Oh, did somebody use the potty room? Let's wait, sorry. We get it back, it's just, you can't hear anything.
Yeah, well, what?
Anyway, what are you doing today?
We're going to an event for the Barbie movie today.
Oh my God, fun.
And then I have to edit for 2 Idiot Girls.
Did you, I love that show.
Oh, thank you.
So fucking good. Did you see that tweet that it's like, if the Barbies don't scissor in the movie, it's not a real Barbie movie?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel about your time at your Super Bowl?
It was so much fun. I hope you have me back. Hopefully next.
Say what you said next time.
At the Super Bowl.
What? Next year.
Next year.
Next season.
At the next big game, I hope I'm invited back. I love sports. I can't get enough.
You love points.
Yeah.
Teams.
All the coaches, the plays, they work really hard. Yeah.
They do. They work
the
really
teamwork,
hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where can people find you? How can people find you?
I'm on Instagram and TikTok
So you're-
at Deison Afualo. And then I have a podcast with my sister called 2 Idiot Girls that I'm really passionate about and super fun.
And she's on Hinge. No. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
This was our Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.